Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. And today, I'll be reading Akatsuki Exuder, Mystery Facts on Tumblr. So let's get into it. This angry glass baby will just get angrier. If you're ill, it first is called you for not being careful. As much as he cares about his health, he doesn't care when it comes to you. Unlike Midori when it helps you out with showers and food, he does it subtly. He checks on you a lot and makes you shower neat. He makes you eat with him and makes you take medicine. Dumbass. You've got to take your medicine. He has an alarm on his phone for every time you've got to take your medicine. Take this. And he would draw you a bottle of water. He makes you finish at least 3 to 4 bottles a day. Because that's the average. He doesn't do research because he kinda knows how to handle the stuff. The only thing he does research on is how to treat someone when they're ill. As much as he acts like he doesn't care, he does a whole damn lot. He's a little less angry seeing you ill. You feel a little useless, which he reassures you about. Katsuki is a get the hell up kind of guy. He makes you do things sometimes to have something to keep you occupied. Unless you're feeling ill and looking too ill to get up. He brings you homework when you're not in class and even does a couple questions. Write the notes around if you're not in class to see how it's done. He's really adorable on the inside. Fridays the class does not order takeout. He's usually cooking so he makes you help him out. And you wear a mask, of course. It's mostly so you don't have to feel useless. He wants you to be doing something. We usually walk to class together. But today I texted him, telling him not to wait. And you'll be there soon, because you thought he was angry in the classroom. And boy, were you wrong. So you're stepping with your mask on, fearing your life, and you think for a second maybe you can just sit in your place and he won't look. And this man always noticed you. What's with the damn mask? He walked in front of your desk, while pulling on the string of the mask. Sick. He mumbled as he raised his eyebrow. You're mumbling the mask. And before you could answer again, Aizawa walks in with the tests. So he goes back to his seat, with his eyebrow raised at you. He keeps an eye on you. He didn't notice, of course, because he's always discreet about it. He has noticed you being very tired and a little bit out of it during the day. But he didn't think too much. He just didn't think it was that bad. But apparently that was the case. Because Katsuki watched you slump back in your chair. You finished early, so decided to close your eyes for a second. And as soon as you looked back, your head is in your arms. And he watches as you slowly slump into your arms. He could even see you, softly breathing. Whenever you cuddled together, he'd watch until you fell asleep, moving your hair out of your face. And smiling to himself, his eyes softened seeing you so peaceful. But also you got worried. Your mask moved to the side, a little, as you slept, and you could see how red your cheeks are. And you looked a little green. You got a little surprised when you woke straight up, and your one eyes widened. You looked a little scared. You jumped up, walking over to Aizawa, asking him something which you couldn't quite make out. And Aizawa nodded before you ran outside. Katsuki had finished him to ask if you could check. The answer he got was a little worrying for him. He grabbed your bag and ran after you. He was worried seeing you with your hand over your mouth, not knowing if you're crying or not. You walked into the dorms. He got there a couple seconds later, running up to your room. As soon as he saw you in the bathroom, hunched over the toilet, he pulled back your hair. He massaged your head. I sorted everything out. Dumbass, you should have told me. I wouldn't have let you do that stupid exam. And as soon as you stopped throwing up, you said, I know, That's kind of why I didn't say anything. He only just saw you without your mask and noticed your exhausted expression. I know you've been studying more, but how much? Did it worry would have passed whether you studied that much or not? It doesn't matter. He groaned as he turned on the shower for you, and throwing it on you, just to make you feel better asleep. Okay, Muffy? It teases you close the bathroom door. Shut up. I'm not damn Muffy. He yells for the door. As you showered, he looked in your closet for clothes when he noticed some of his shirts and jumpers. And instead of being a little angry, it made him proud, seeing how much he liked his clothes. He grabbed his skull t-shirt. It was a little big on you, which he loved. As soon as you were done showering, you changed into the clothes he'd left you and walked down the stairs, sitting on the counter, Katsuki roaming around the kitchen. He grabbed some medicine for you from the cupboard, and if you hate the medicine, he'd mix it with your tea, coffee, or hot chocolate. Alright, the medicine's in this, so drink it all. He noticed you pouting as you handed you the cup. Why are you looking at me like that? You're cute when you pretend not to care. He groaned. Hearing this, he giggled and reached forward from the counter, grabbing his hands and pulling them towards you. His arms hanging around your waist as yours are around his neck. His head on your shoulder as you hunched down a little, and you kissed his head. Drink it before it gets cold. You couldn't see this, but he was red as hell, and he loved these moments, even if you would not admit it. He watched you as you stared out the open windows, drinking your medicine-infused drink. Katsuki? He quickly shook his head as he caught himself staring at you. What, dumbass? I love you. He grinned, holding your arms out, still sitting on the counter. He rolled his eyes, walking forward, pressing his head against your chest as you both sighed happily, your legs around his torso, and your head resting on his head. I love you too, Ion. He mumbled into your chest, and the moment was soon ruined by Dinky walking in and yelling about how whipped Katsuki was for you.